Welcome back everyone to the Sim Racing Show, your weekly dose of all of the news in the world of sim racing. And it's quite a big week in the world of sim racing, actually lots of news. So we've got a new wheel coming from Thrustmaster Wheelbase, we've got a new and more affordable active pedal, the best pedal in the world from Simucube. We've got a big 1 year Forza Motorsport anniversary update, well they say it's big. And we've got several sim racing games with expanded maps, there's a load of new content as well. So by the end of this video, you are going to be up to date with what's going on in the world of sim racing. Let's actually start with the new equipment which dropped this week. So Thrustmaster has officially unveiled, after a long unveiling process, the T598, which is going to be its latest direct drive wheel. And that features a new axial flux motor that's different from the T818 that I've got here, that has radial flux motors. And Thrustmaster say it's going to reduce cogging. It's going to allow for smoother direct drive feel. It's going to weigh in at 6.4 kg and it's going to offer 5 Newton meters of torque, consistent 5 Newton meters. They've got some Thrustmaster like wording there, like gear jolt and stuff like that. And it's going to come with its new pedals and it's going to come in at a price point of $499, $500. It's actually available for pre-order now with delivery starting in November. Interesting one because I do think Thrustmaster's force feedback algorithm is really good from my experience with the T818. So I'll be trying to get hands on with that and let you know what's going on. Active pedals now. Simucube dropped the Active Pedals Pro, which is a more affordable version of their high-end active pedals. And what they want to do is basically offer that ultra premium product at a slightly lower price. It is a slightly lower price. It's still expensive. They're 1,400 euros and they're still probably the best pedals you can really get in sim racing. Full disclaimer, I have 2 active pedals on my rig right now from Simucube. They sent over 2 review units, so those videos are coming very soon. The Pro versions are available now. I'll try and let you know what the difference is going to be, but ultimately whether you should be thinking about the active pedals, but they are very, very, very expensive. And by the way, if you're enjoying the Sim Racing Show, please don't forget to subscribe. Right now, we are this close to 100,000 subscribers, so please share this show on Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube with all your mates in sim racing if you all want to be clued up. I really appreciate you. Thanks so much everyone who's subscribed already. I think we're just about going to get to 100k if we do this last push together. So firstly, I want to do in the sim racing news of the sim racing games, a big congratulations to Turn 10 because they have got to the first anniversary of Forza Motorsport. It hasn't been killed like Concorde, so it has improved since launch. Forza Motorsport did not have a good launch. There was a lot of stuff missing from the game. There were some server issues as well. And it's been consistently updated, stuff like the radar, lots of content coming as well. So now it's the anniversary. They are giving us some free stuff. There's some new Mustangs and there's going to be a new drift mode. And there's going to be the reappearance of Sunset Peninsula, which is like a classic Forza track in quite a few layouts, including oval configurations. So I'm going to be returning to Forza Motorsport and comparing it a year on and letting you know whether you should be thinking about Forza. Talking about new layouts, I want to mention the Crew Motorfest. It's getting a whole other island called Maui. That's coming as a free update on November 6th this year. It's going to have more kind of iconic Hawaiian feel to it. And it will actually be connected to the existing Hawaiian island by a fictional bridge. So Ubisoft going a bit mad and just adding a whole nother island for the Crew Motorfest. A game I played quite a lot on launch and I made a lot of tuning guides and stuff like that on this channel. So very interested to know if any of you are also playing the Crew Motorfest and want me to cover it more, let me know. Let's go on to American Truck Simulator because I know you guys and girls love your trucking sims and there is going to be a new DLC pack for American Truck Simulator which is going to be Louisiana. Now I remember I bought the Texas pack for American Truck Simulator and you do get that vibe, that feel of those parts of the US, so we should be getting like oil, gas-based industries, agricultural stuff. That's what my editor tells me is going to be Louisiana. So I'm kind of excited about it. I'm a little bit more excited always for American Truck Simulator than Euro Truck Simulator, even though I understand Euro Truck Simulator is a bit more of an updated game. Race Room is coming with a new update October 15th, so proper sim racing here. Free visual overhauls for 2 tracks, Salzburg Ring and Hungaro Ring. And also Nordschleife and Imola are going to get free updates. Big tracks there. There's going to be an update for the Porsche 911 G3R, which is a huge car in sim racing. And it's also going to include VR triple screen fixes and AI behavior tweaks. Sounds like a big update. So I'm going to be checking out Race Room. I've been seeing some footage and it looks incredible, by the way. So maybe this is the resurgence of Race Room continuing. There was also a big update in September. Rally Sim Fan. So if you don't know about this, this is a mod for Richard Burns Rally. It's kind of seen as like the pure rally simulator. It got a big update last week, 5 new stages, Motec support, so like telemetry support, and offline championship modes. And they added a stage called the Legend, which is based in San Marino, and it's meant to be like a really good layout there for rallying. So cool to see some more rallying stuff based on Richard Burns Rally. EAWRC with the new yearly update pack doesn't seem to have been received that well. So interesting about the modding. Drifting now. I mentioned drifting coming to Forza Motorsport. CarX Drift Racing 3 is like right at the pinnacle of drifting, and they've added a new damage model. It's really interesting to see what different games and sims are adding. So new damage model there. So when you crash, your cars like crumple in different bits and bits go flying. And given that this is actually primarily a mobile game, it's interesting to see they've gone for that. I can see it because part of the drift is like the sensation of being so close to the barrier, and so having that punishment when you hit it will make it feel even more rewarding when you don't. That's also going to come out on PC, by the way. I have been doing a bit of CarX World and was enjoying it, although I can see how it has mobile game origins, like you need to keep paying for your tyres and stuff, which kind of annoys me. Toyota fans, we've got something coming up here. Tokyo Extreme Racer. So much hype about this game. 2 more Toyotas have been teased. The GR86RZ and the classic Toyota AE86 Sprint 11, the like iconic car from the 80s, have been teased for it. This game is meant to come out in 2025. Nissan, Mazda, Toyota on board. So there is a lot of licensed content for Tokyo Extreme Racer, which is really exciting because I've been saying a lot that when you look at where the manufacturers are going and licensing cars into racing games, they're going for stuff like Forza Horizon. So bringing it more into drifting now, Tokyo Extreme Racer or that kind of vibe, I think gets us closer to these big sort of more simulation free roam games like we want to see with the Assetto Corsa Evo with the free roam with officially licensed cars. So fingers crossed about that. We'll see that if Tokyo Extreme Racer can be a good game. But I just want to touch on Thrustmaster again because this T598 wheel coming in at $500 with the new pedals, 5 Newton meters. That is exactly the sweet spot that I spoke about when I did the Thrustmaster State of the Union video. And we said Thrustmaster needs to take this T818, they need to make it smaller, and they need to bring it in at a price point like half the price point with better pedals. And they've literally done all of those things. Looks like they've answered everything I asked for. So I'm going to do a separate video on that. I'm actually going to link my Thrustmaster video right now. So go check that out if you're curious. And I will see you in the next video, which may be live at the Sim Racing Expo.